Good morning, students. Today is Tuesday, 16th February 2021, and we are having science this morning. And our topic is functions of the parts of a flowering plant. Functions of the parts of a flowering plant. That is our topic this morning. Functions of the parts of a flowering plant. But before we go into details of this topic, I want us to talk about the previous lessons. Our topic last time, which is the flowering plant. We talk about the flowering plants. And what are flowering plants? We said flowering plants produce seeds that we eat. They produce what? Seeds that we eat. They also produce what? The fruits that we also eat. These are our various responses in the class. So this morning, I will also revise another important topic that we've treated, which is what? The parts of a flowering plant. We said that flowering plant has parts. What are the parts? We said there are 4 main parts of a flowering plant. So what are these 4 main parts of a flowering plant? We have the flowers, the stem, the leaf, and the roots. They are the 4 main parts of a flowering plant. I take it again. The 4 main parts of a flowering plant are the flowers, the stem, the leaf, and the roots. They are 4. So let's go over to our main topic this morning, the functions of the parts of a flowering plant. Functions of the parts of a flowering plant. So what are the functions of a flowering plant? The first thing we should ask is, what is function? What does the word function mean? Look at it. Functions. We can explain briefly or simply that function simply means what? What the parts of the plant does. Function means what? What the parts of the plant does. Each part, what does it do? We've already mentioned the 4 parts of a flowering plant, which we say is what? 1 is the flower, 2nd is the stem, 3rd is the leaf, 4th is the root. We started from the top down. So let's take a look at the flower. Here is the flower. F-L-O-W-E-R-S. The flowers. So what does the flower do? The flower produces seeds and attracts insects. That is a simple word explanation. I take it again. Flowers, as a part of the flowering plant, produce what? Seeds and attracts insects. How? Why? This should be a big question. Flowers produce seeds and attract insects. This is a flower. This is the part of the plant called the flower. The flower. You can see deep inside something growing up, right? This is the part we call the seed. The seed. This part is the flower. The flower. They produce what? Seed. If you look inside there, you see something that is brown and light gray color. These are the seeds of this flower. They produce seeds and attract what? Insects. So why do flowering flowers attract insects? It's because the flowers smell nice. Ooh, they smell good. Smell what? Nice. attracts the insects. And now, do you know there's one big thing that happened? As the insects are attracted to the flower and they come on around the flower, flying around it, perching on it, it helps what? To produce the seeds. It helps to produce the seeds. That is a big fact. So this is what the part of the plant called the flower does to the plant. So let's go over to the next one, which is the stem. The stem. We said that here that stem supports the plant and keeps it upright. I take it again. Stem supports the plant and keeps it upright. How does it do this? Look at yourself. You can stand up. You see yourself, you are standing. So what supports you, what helps you to stand upright is the bones in your body, which we call the skeletons. So the stem of the plant is like the bones in our body that helps us to stand upright, that supports us. That is a good example. When you stand up, you are upright, right? You are not falling. You are just there, balanced. Yes, that is what the stem does to the plant. It supports the plant and keeps it what? Upright, so that it will not fall. So here are the parts of the plant that we call the stem. These places, all these are the stems. They are the stem. I take it again. The stem supports the plant and keeps it upright. So which one are the stems? These are the stems. These are the stem. You see this plant, you see the way this plant is standing? Okay, you see, is the stem that is supporting it. Is the stem that is what? Supporting it. As the plant is in the ground, the stem helps it to stay this very way. The stem helps it to stay this very way. Okay, so this is the part that we call the stem. It supports the plant and keep it what? Upright. It supports the plant and keep it what? Upright. Now we go over to the next one, which is the leaf. The leaf. This is the leaf. This is the part of the plant that we call the leaf. The leaf. These are the leaves. The leaves. When it is only one, we say leaf. But as it is like this, we call them leaves. Plural. Leaves. So what is the function of the leaf? We say the leaf makes food for the plant using sunlight. Using what? Sunlight. The leaf makes food for the plant using what? The energy from the sunlight. The energy from the sunlight. You know what? Scientists have a special name for this. So what is the special name? The special name is simply what? Photosynthesis. What? Photosynthesis. The photosynthesis. This is the special name that scientists have for the process that plants use to make its own food using the energy from the sunlight. Photosynthesis. So that is the special name. The leaf makes food for the plant using sunlight. So all the food, you see the plant flourishing with green leaves, you see it blossoming is because it's getting what is food. There is light. So when the plant is not really having what? Enough light, it won't be what? Healthy. It won't be what? Healthy. So the leaf makes food for the flowering plant using what? Sunlight energy. And this helps the plant to produce the good and nice food that we eat. And you'll be what? Healthy and also what? Looking fresh and bubbling. So let's go over to the next one, which is for the roots. The roots. To me, I would liken the roots to be our foot. You see the way you stand on the ground? Stand. Wherever you are, just try and stand up. What keeps you on the floor? What keeps you strong, fitted? What are you standing? What are you using to stand on the floor? Is your legs, which is what the feet, the part on the floor is the feet. So we can liken it to be the root, And where is the part of the plant called the roots? This is it, the roots. There is something. Can you see the little ones? These are the root hairs. We call these the roots. These are the part of the root. It has the root hairs because it spreads out. The root and the hair spreads out into the ground, and this keeps the plant deeply anchored in the soil. The root what keeps the plant deep in the ground, anchored in the ground. It is the root that helps the plant to stay anchored, fitted in the ground. These are the roots. Say, take a look. So you can also go out, pluck out a plant, flowering plant in your house, explore all this to understand it more. It will be very interesting. You will love it. So what is the main function of this root to the flowering plant? Now look at it. Take a look at the bud. We say the root gets water from the ground and transports the water and nutrients to all parts of the plant. The root is fitted deep in the ground, so it gets water from the plants, from the ground. It also gets other nutrients. There are nutrients inside that water that the roots get the water from, and it transports it. It transport it to all parts of the plant. The root will get water from the ground, take it to the stem, to the leaf, then to the flower. All the parts of the plant gets water from the root, because the root helps the flower to get water. How? From the ground, because the roots are spread out, is deep, is anchored. It keeps the flower firm into the ground, into the soil, and the deep roots goes deep into the soil, and it gets its water and take it to all parts of the ground. It's just like as you take water, you put it into your mouth like this. Oops, you drink, and it will flow down to every other part of your body. So look at this root here. Take a look. You see the big part? This big part will go deep down. All plants have different sizes of roots, and other smaller one that will help to transport the water and the nutrients. So thank you so much. I enjoy your presence and your listening ears. Thank you. Thank you. So I take a resume again. Our topic today was what the functions of the parts of the flowering plant. We say one, the flower produces seeds and attracts insects. And also, insects help the plant to produce seeds, and the flowers also have nice smell. The summary. I'm taking a quick summary of our topic today. So second, we said the stem supports the plants and keep it upright, and we also said that the leaf makes food for the plant using sunlight. Again, we also said that the root is the part of the plant that gets water from the ground and transport the water and nutrients to all parts of the plant, so that the plants can be healthy and produce good food for us to eat. Thank you.